r/AskReddit by Redmond Dts. What, in your opinion, is considered a crime against food? No seasoning at all. Not even a pinch of salt. My friend is like this. Learned the hard way when he made burgers. Then he got offended when I added ketchup and mustard to stomach it. He's just top bread, unseasoned meat, bottom bread. So gross. People who pick up an expensive bit of steak at the supermarket, take it to the checkout, change their minds, shove it somewhere instead of putting it back so the $20 of meat has to be thrown away immediately. Wasteful. I saw someone eat pineapples with mayo once at school and it should be considered a war crime. Reminds me of the recent watermelon with mustard trend. What the F? People, mainly on cooking shows, who think adding chocolate to something is a good idea. Especially when that something is seafood. Reminds me of a kitchen nightmare episode where I believe the restaurant was serving prawns with chocolate sauce, which sounds vile. My ex-wife used to boil ribs. Nasty ass light ribs taste and mushy. Then got offended when I took over the rib responsibilities on an actual smoker. Her pouty little voice, are my ribs not good enough for you? No. No they're not. I asked for ribs, not bloated corpse meat. Using only a small part of the animal and discarding the rest. Like shark fins. This should be way higher. Many of the answers above it are gross, but this is actually morally wrong. The British colonizing the world to find spices and not using any in their cuisine. Using a donut as a burger bun. Good God people, I know obesity is like a national sport here, but just, come on. Condemning combinations without trying them first. Most diet stuff like zero fat anything or like light sour cream, that stuff is nasty. Just eat unhealthy food less often. Don't make nasty versions of it. Putting ketchup on pasta. My ex-wife would put mayo on her pasta. Mix it right into the marinara. Made me want to puke. One of many reasons I'm glad to be rid of her. Anything swimming in grease or overcooked steak. The cow already died once, we don't need to burn it too. I put Tabasco sauce on almost everything I eat. Eggs, scalloped potatoes, macaroni and cheese. And I've been told that it is a crime against food. But if that's true, why does it taste so good? Tabasco and eggs is the bomb, love it so much. Now I have tried sriracha on pepperoni pizza too and that is awesome as well. Obsessing over authenticity or saying X doesn't belong with Y. Let people enjoy their food the way they like it. Letting it spoil. That's about it. Do anything you want with food that you enjoy and doesn't waste it. Making scrambled eggs in a microwave. Ketchup on steak. Or at least a good steak. Putting mac and cheese on food that doesn't need it. Like every food hack video I watch, put mac and cheese on everything. Overcooking literally everything into oblivion. My mother does this and I have to eat it. She made chicken the other day that was so good forsakingly dry that I couldn't swallow it without water. It's been cooked so long there's like a tough skin around it. Our steak knives won't cut her steak. You have to tear it with your teeth like beef jerky. Everything is like this. It is a crime that the internet has brainwashed a large majority of the population to believe that pineapple doesn't belong on pizza when in fact, pineapple absolutely belongs on pizza and it's goddamn delicious. Not eating leftovers. Food photography. Just eat the damn food. I remember seeing a picture of the various different ways one can cook a steak. Someone, in my opinion accurately, labeled it as blue, rare, medium rare. Wait, what are you doing? Effing ruined. This definitely won't be seen, but cooking YouTube channels that use mostly pre-made store-bought ingredients and have the audacity to call it homemade. Also people who think that cheese or ketchup is the epitome of good cooking. There's so many flavors to experiment with and for some reason, mostly the West, we just add extra cheese or ketchup to our food and call it cuisine. Don't get me wrong, Cheese slaps. In fact, I have multiple types of cheeses in my fridge. But at some point you've got to expand your palate. Using a microwave for anything but heating up leftovers. My dad once put so many herbs on pork joints that they looked like giant leaves he pulled from a tree. If your steak is grey in the middle, why aren't you just eating liver? Anytime I cook it. Damn, a self-burn. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. Have a nice evening. Kitos.